Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is SUFIAH binti Mama Ali, and we are from BA2423A, and my partner member is ATIKAH ZULAIKHA binti Mama HASHIM. For this project, we are using dengue statistic in Malaysia data in order to implement all the relevant analytical skills that we have learned from chapter 1 to chapter 3. This is the original data that we got from the website of idengue.mysa.my. So it has 18 data. So this is the final data in chapter 2. So basically I took all the data because it only has 18 data. But before we do this calculation, I have already calculated the total here in order to do this calculation. Okay, first we're gonna find the lowest value among the state, which is we're gonna use a mean formula equal to mean, and then select the data here from E4 to E18. And then for max, for highest value among the state, we're gonna use the max formula, which is equal to max, and then select the data from E4 to E18. And then for total value in 2019, we're gonna use sum formula, which is equal to sum, and then highlight the data that we want like this, 2019. Highlight from here, from B4 to B18, and then we got this number. For 2020 and 2021, the same method we used to find the total value as 2019. So for number of states value higher than 300, we're gonna use count if formula, which is equal to count if, and then we're gonna select the total data here, and then put the comma and open quotation mark, and then put the symbol bigger than 300, and then close the quotation mark, and we got this number 14. For VLOOKUP, we're gonna use the formula VLOOKUP equal to VLOOKUP and A6, $A, $3, $G, $10, 2, and we got this value A5, A8. And for data row in number 4, we're gonna use VLOOKUP formula, which is equal to VLOOKUP A4, $A, $4, E, $11, 4. So we got this value, which is Sabah. For data F4 row and 4 column, we use index formula, which is equal to index $A, $4, E, $11, 4, 4. So for lastly, for average, we're gonna use average formula, which is equal to average, and then select all the data from E4 to E. Next is graph. So for visualizing all the data here, we are using table and charts that consist of 4, which is pie chart, line chart, bar chart, and column chart. So in order to get all of these 4 charts, we need to first highlight the data that we want. So here is example how to find the data for 2019. First of all, we need to highlight the data here, and then go to insert, and then go to recommended chart, and then all chart, and then this is the chart that we can choose here. This is a few example of column chart. Other than that, we can use another method, which is straight away go to the symbol above, which is here. Here is column, here is bar chart, and then we can get the other chart by using those methods. So next is histogram and percentile. So first we need to identify the max and mean value. As usual, we use the formula, and then we're gonna select the cell from E4 to E18, and after that we created a histogram to show graphical view of frequency distribution by using bin range to see the result. So first we need to define the bin range, which is we select from the data here, the total data from E4 to E18, and then to create the histogram, go to data and data analysis, find the histogram, and click OK. For input range, we're gonna select the sum of the state here, 2019 to 2021, and for bin range, we're gonna select from L4 to L12, and then click output range, and then select any cell, any blank cell here, and then click OK. So we got this as result. which is 0 to 2000, we got 8, and the rest is here. So after that, we can create the chart, which is a frequency chart. So first thing first, we need to highlight the data here as usual, and then go to insert, and then recommended chart, and then this is all the chart that we can use. Like this I use, okay. And then to find the rank and percentile, we need to go to the data analysis. So we need to find the rank and percentile, click OK, and then for input range is same as this, which is all the sum from the different state here. And then we click for column, and output range is any blank cell here, and then click OK. So we got this as a result, which is we can identify all the highest and the lowest percent here. Next is data bar and sparkline. So first, for data bar, we need to highlight the data that we want first, like this, and then go to home, and then go to conditional formatting, and then select your data bar, choose your color scale, and choose your icon sets, like this. So here is the result that I chose, which is red stand for the lower, yellow stand for average, green stand for the highest. Also for sparkline and column is actually the summarization for the data in one cell, like this. Example how to find this is go to insert, and then click line, and then select the data range that you want to know, like this. Control Shift down, and then for location is any blank cell that you want, click OK. So here is the result. Same goes to the column. Go to insert, go to column, go to insert, and then click column. For data range is as usual, click any data you want. Click OK. Then here is the result. Okay, next is pivot table. So first we're gonna click insert and click pivot table here, and then it appears like this on our screen. For table arrange, we're gonna select the data here, and then we're gonna click existing worksheet and then click OK. Alright, after that, for pivot table field, we're gonna click at row level here, and then it appear like this. So we're gonna drag and place all the data here to put in the areas below. So for example, for state, we're gonna drag and then place it here on the row, and then for 2019 until 2021, we're gonna drag and then put it under value. So here is the result after we drag all the data, and then we are using slicer to organize our pivot table. So first click row label, and then click insert, and then click slicer. So it appears like this. So if you want to know the exact data for each state, just click states, click OK, and then it appears like this on our screen. Alright, for pivot table, for visual picture for pivot table, just highlight the data that we want, like this, and then go to insert, and then click the symbol above here like this. Now choose the bar chart that we want. For example, this is the example that I took.
Hi, my name is ATIKAH ZULAIKHA, and I will continue this presentation about dengue cases in Malaysia from the year 2019 to 2021. The first thing you have to do when using Tableau is to enter the data sources. And this is how our group data sources looks like, which contains states, years, the number of dengue cases, and the total cases. Okay, let's move to the first sheet. This is the dengue cases recorded in Malaysia for 2090. To get this table, you can drag this 2 rows and the sum of 2090 2 columns. You can also drag those two under marks to change things like color, size, table, detail, and total. From this table, we can see that Selangor have the highest dengue cases for this year, which is 55,773, and the lowest cases is from Labuan, which is only 23. For the second, third, fourth, and fourth sheet, it's basically show the table for the dengue cases recorded in Malaysia for 2020, 2021, and also the total cases. To get all this sheet, the same method for sheet 1 has been used. Okay, let's move to dashboard 1. This dashboard can be created by combining sheet 1 and sheet 2. The dashboard feature are useful when you are comparing two data at the same time. As we can see, for 2019 and 2020, the highest cases are both from Selangor. Meanwhile, the lowest cases for those 2 years are both from Labuan. And for dashboard 2, sheet 3 and sheet 4 has been combined. From the total, we can see that Selangor remains the holder of the highest number of dengue cases in Malaysia from 2019 to 2021 with 160,149 cases. The same goes for the lowest cases with the number of 45 cases recorded in Labuan. And also, last but not least, we can also create story by combining sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, and sheet 4 together. From this story, we can see that Selangor have the highest dengue cases. The factor that contribute to the occurrence of the matter is that Selangor is a state in Malaysia that have the highest density with more than 1 million and a half residents compared to another states with fewer residents.